Hey, what is up you guys? It's Dustin and I am back with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about Miss Gypsy Rose as well as a few other things. I want to give you guys an update on what's going on with Uber before we jump into me dragging Gypsy Rose, because what she has done now is absolutely crazy, but it's on par for what we would expect from her. So we're going to be talking about how she's now selling prison art, and I'm going to give you guys an update on what's going on with Uber. So if you guys are here for that, stay tuned to this video. So as you guys know, I have not been uploading a lot. I've been doing live streams and shorts and TikToks and Instagram posts here and there about the situation with Uber. And that is because I'm having to learn everything that there is about arbitration, the motion to compel, because I might have to go to federal court. But most recently, myself and Nick had a situation where we spoke to their counsel. We had this incident resolution discussion. And in this discussion, if you followed this, you would know that they've done a lot more than just a inconvenient situation where our food was stolen, but they offered us $2,000 each. And that doesn't even begin to cover the relocation cost or anything like that. So that has just been overwhelmingly stressful for me, because the fact that Uber is downplaying the seriousness of what they did under common law, just posting a full address is against the law and a data breach. But the fact that they posted the address that had a full zip-4 at the end of the full address makes it even worse. And they're just downplaying this. They're trying to act like this wasn't retaliation, when the fact of the matter is they went from DMs to publicly posting an address and put again, comma. Suffice it to say that almost at 90 days, Uber is still playing games with us. After this happened on May 13th, we have zero resolution other than Uber giving us a refund because I filed a BBB complaint. And in that same BBB complaint, I outlined everything that happened, and they just conveniently left that out of their resolution for the BBB complaint. They didn't even acknowledge that an address was posted. They just kept pushing the bar and kicking the can up the street for somebody else. And it's sitting on the desk of an attorney that just truly does not give a fuck and does not care about what happened to us. And that is my update on what is going on with Uber. I did a live stream the other day kind of going more in detail about this. I plan to upload that as well today as a replay for you guys if you want to check that out. But you guys, if you've been following this situation, please let me know your thoughts and opinions about Uber and how they've handled this down below. It's just absolutely crazy to me that they can dox a whole entire household, another household, and basically this whole street that we live on because it's a zip-4 and that's how big it is. And they just act like it means absolutely fucking nothing. It's just crazy to me. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down below. And now let's talk about Miss Gypsy Rose. So, as I'm sure you can tell, it is much later in the day. After I filmed that first segment of this video, there was a lot of different things that transpired that required me to have to respond, and it took up a whole lot of my day. So I'm finally getting around to filming the end of this video where we're going to talk about Gypsy Rose. Now, if you don't follow me on shorts, you would have definitely missed what I posted yesterday, and it's hilarious. And everything going on with Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, God rest his soul, I feel so bad for Sharon and all of them. This sound came up on Nick's TikTok feed, and I was like, I have to do this short because Sharon is a fucking icon and I love her so much, and I wanted to share that with you guys before we get into talking about Gypsy Rose. So imagine Sharon Osbourne on the phone with Gypsy Rose. Put that in your mind when you're listening to this.
No, Sandra, I don't want to hear your hubbledy-bubbledy bullshit. I'm just telling you, keep your daughter away from my daughter. She's not welcome in my home. Neither are you. You're a fucking Fruit Loop that tells fortunes. You're both hustlers. You're a fucking hustler. Take your daughter and fuck off, you cunt.
So now I guess we can all talk about this prison art that Gypsy Rose is trying to hawk to make a quick buck. It looks like something from like the year 2012 when crack nails were like a popular thing. It's just not really giving what I think it should give, and you could probably get this cheaper over on Etsy from somebody that didn't murder their mom. And it's just crazy to me that she has now rebranded her entire, like every account that she now has to this art. And she's saying that she's telling her story through this art. Like, girl, what are you trying to tell us?
Hi everybody, welcome to my new art page. So I am the artist behind Blown Beauty Art, and I'm excited to share with everybody my creations. I've loved to paint for a very long time, and I just started getting back into it, and so I'm excited to share my creations with everyone. Art is something that I think resonates with a lot of people because with abstract art, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I've never been one of those girls that colored inside the lines type of person. So I'm excited to make something special for everyone. It gives me peace and it kind of centers me. And so this started as a hobby, and now I love doing it, and I would love to create pieces for people, to bring them joy and happiness. I think that, you know, in life we go through things that, you know, sometimes are really hard. And so if we can find one thing that brings us peace and centers us inside our soul, then it's worth doing and sharing. And so I am more than happy to share my passion with you guys, and I hope you like it. So thank you guys. Bye.
Like, I can't think of anything that you could try to tell us with this art other than you want money, because that's what this is given. It looks like you did this in your bathroom. I don't know if you did this like immediately after when you dyed your hair the last time, but it's given like you thought up something that you thought people would just instantly give you money. And I think you're probably gonna have a hard time with it with most people, because why do they want blow dryer art, girl? Anybody could do that. Get you some crayons, sit there with your kid for a while. You can do some finger paints with it. Like, this is something that you would do if you wanted like JPay money, not like, oh, let me get on the internet and make this and hope people buy it. Like, this is something that you should have done while you were in prison, and you might have done this when you were in prison, and that might be like the reason you're doing it now. But like Gypsy, it feels like she's just scripted from every community. She tried the beauty community, that didn't work out.
Hey everybody, so I'm about to give you guys a full tutorial on my makeup brands that I use, and my hair care routine, my skincare routine, and everything else.
She tried the reality show or whatever it is that they have on TV now, and people hate her because of it and the way that she treated Ryan, and now she's trying the art community. The art community, those are like some of the most smart people that you could be dealing with, Gypsy. They're not going to be here for your bullshit. They're not going to deal with the grifting. They're not going to deal with you trying to come into their community and copy them, because let's just face it, that's probably what's coming next, because she like dipped her toe in with this, with melting the crayons and the paint and blowing it with the hairdryer. She's probably going to try to rip off somebody else, and they're not going to be kind to her, because we all see how people go crazy in the art community. I don't even want to bring up creep show art, but they're out there, and you guys know that they're out there. But that is the update with Gypsy Rose. I want to know what you guys think about this. Will you be buying any of her art? Because I know I sure as hell will not. But I will be here for the comments, because I know y'all are going to eat her ass alive for this. But with that said, you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. And let me know what you think about Uber with the update that I've given you guys. I have more coming very shortly. I hope you guys all have an amazing night, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.